This simple homemade solar panels alignment tool with the sun rays can be made at home with little money and very few skills. All explanations and tests are based on the latitude of 30 degrees in the northern hemisphere. The tool can be used to check the tilt of sunlight with respect to the horizontal, and also the tilt of the panels as needed. Because the sun's elevation is different in winter than in summer, it is convenient to make the adjustment during one of the equinoxes, either spring or fall, taking into account the corresponding schedule for each location. The tool consists of a rectangular piece of wood about 8 inches long by 4.5 inches wide and about 3/4 of an inch thick. The dimensions are not critical, as we will see later. You have to draw this dial on the computer and print it on a piece of thick paper. As a template, you can download an image of a protractor from internet. The size of the printed dial should be about 3 by 5 inches. You have to drill a hole on the board just above the cardboard dial in order to pass a piece of wire for your pointer needle. Make the wire go through the board and bend it on the other side so it is parallel to the pointer, and you must also add a nut as a counterweight. This way the indicator needle will always point downwards. The dial is divided into two portions. The outer arc is labeled panels. The inner arc is labeled rays. The arc labeled panels acts as a level to check the clockwise tilt of the solar panels. If you place the left edge of the board against the panels, then the needle points at the tilt figure on the panels scale, giving you the clockwise tilt of the panels with respect to horizontal. The part of the scale marked with the word rays serves to indicate the counterclockwise tilt of the sun's rays. In order to do this, there are two screws placed above the cardboard dial in two holes aligned parallel to the upper edge of the board. One of the screws holds a screen made up from a plastic spoon, which must be attached using hot melt. To use the rays scale, it is necessary to align the shadow of the right side screw with the plastic screen on the left side. Once the shadow is aligned, you can read the counterclockwise tilt of the solar rays with respect to horizontal on the rays scale. The reading of the solar rays tilt must be taken at noon, that is, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the daylight saving time, or at 12 o'clock in the standard time. Once that reading is taken, it should be written down as a reference for the rest of the day, when the sun has changed position. Each time we tilt the instrument so that the pointer indicates the tilt of sunlight on the rays scale, the panel scale will automatically show the necessary clockwise tilt for the panels to be perpendicular to sunlight. As you can see, the logic of the use of the instrument is very simple. In short, it is only a plumb line adapted to the appropriate scales. I hope this information has been useful to you. Thanks very much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. Shava Tarin.